Good afternoon. Welcome. It's Anna here. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time to use it or lose it. And today I want to do a remake of a thing that I saw a little bit French. Rhonda, she did something she called easy journal pocket fillers. And I love the idea. So I immediately thought, why not? Let's do it. And she used book pages to make little mini notebooks kind of thing. So let's do it. I have collected a bunch of book pages in different sizes, and the thing about these are that they will be tall and slim. So you actually just fold the book page, then you decorate the front and you put some papers in and you sew them. 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and that is it. And I thought that would be a really cool idea to have in your stash, just to put in pockets. And I have mostly 1800s papers. I think I want to use this one because it's a bit bigger and it could go really well in one of my big journals. And I can just take off a little bit of that extra torn edge there. So I don't know how many we can make on camera today. I don't have extremely long time, but I'm just going to fold a few. Here is a dictionary page, and let's fold them all, and then we're just gonna make as many as we have time for. How about that? And if you think they are too tall, you can always chop off at the bottom and the head, so that you have top and bottom, so that you have a little bit less of a height. So I think I am going to get pages in them first, and then we can decorate. So for pages, she used some kind of could be tea dyed or something. I'm going to use up some of my stash of old vintage paper pads. So I have a bit of a grid papers here. I have, and of course I'm going to cut them to size. I have a really old notebook that I got for my 20th birthday, and I'm 50, so this is 30 years old. So I guess that's vintage. And I have some other lined papers, and I am going to grab tea dyed papers as well. Give me a second. I'm sorry for the wait. I just grabbed a bunch of them. So I'm going to fold and stick these into the covers, if you like. And yeah, let's get started. So I am going to link Rhonda's video down below. A little bit French is the channel, and I really thought it was a fun idea. So this will have to be torn off a bit. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There. So I think about 1 or 2 photos in each little cover. That will be just perfect. So I'm gonna cut off here. That one will be cut off in every direction. Now we have 3 with 1 each. let's continue. Thought we could do a bit of a mass make today. For once, I seldom do mass makes, but I do mass makes every Wednesday when I think about it. When I do my use it or lose it, but I don't. Let me see how wide I want this. About there. Yeah. So we don't waste as much paper. That I don't make the same thing over and over again. There we go. And I think this is a fun idea. And she used printables when she decorated and for some of the covers, but I will not do that. So now I have 2 in this one. Let's put it up there, and I'm just real quickly looking if I have any cut-offs already. No, none in size. I'm going to use this one, and this is no measuring with rulers and no, you know, big things, just easy peasy. 2 in that one. Let's measure once again. I'll use this one to measure. Oh dear, it's getting messy. A little bit like that. Let's just put them in here. Maybe I can use it that way even. And the smaller ones, yes I can. And then I can use one for several. I hope I'm in frame. So, how is everybody doing? I hope you are doing well, that you're having a wonderful week. We are having a good week. It's actually, as I said, it's Wednesday and it's actually sunny outside today. I really like that. Well, now it's sunny. It wasn't in the morning, but it's now. So, I think that is absolutely excellent. There we go. Oh, I just need one more here. So I am going to use this one once again. And since I have my ruler out, I will tear it. So let's get rid of these and see what we have. So this one needs to be cut a little bit. Just going to use my guillotine cutter. I am in love with this. I'm using it all the time. Oh, I really like this. This is good. So this is ready to be sewn. And I'm using, this is, it's not, I think it's some kind of thread used for crocheting, laces and stuff. It's a bit too thick to be, you know, embroidery, not embroidery thread, but sewing, machine sewing thread. Can I get this in here? On the other hand, I really like the ragged edge here. Do I want to really just cut it, or do I want it ragged? Tough decision. I'm getting it the other way. I'm sorry for the faffing. I haven't had more than 1 cup of coffee today, so I'm a bit, My head isn't really in it yet. Okay, it got a bit neater, but still a bit ragged. Oh, let's get rid of these before I put them on the floor. Just putting them in my bowl over there. Let's see this one. They might seem flimsy, but when you decorate the front, they will be more sturdy. And it's nice to have something delicate in your pockets as well sometimes. At least I think so. There we go. 3 done. What do I want to do here? I want to cut it in that direction. Maybe I will use my ruler here. Anyway, just to, because this is a bit bigger. Making sure I'm in. There we go. Nice. And this is a really sturdy one. This will only be able to go in my bigger books, but the other ones are have many usages. And I will not throw away these tear-offs. They will be made into little booklets. They as well. Oh, I want to get rid of that, I think. Or do I? Let me cut it off. And get rid of it. Like so. Here we go. Perfect. And one more. Imagine if junk journal making always was this easy. Just making your junk journals, you could make tons of them every day. And this is a great way anyway to use up your book pages and to use up other kind of papers you have. You don't have to use full sheets like I did. You can gather your offcuts of different kinds. Here we go. 6 little booklets all ready to be decorated and stitched together. So I'm just going to about 3 times the length, and I'm going to do a 3-hole purple stitch. I don't know if I said that. This is actually an upholstery needle, but I like using that. I want some paper clips to keep them together so that I don't, and I just need 2 of them. Let's start with this one. I'm going to use my needle to punch the holes. I'm putting 1 paper clip here, making sure it's all the way into the fold, and 1 here. And then I'm just using the needle. I don't have the energy to go looking for my own. I think it's in a cabinet. I'm just making little holes. Since this is just paper, nothing else, it's important to not pull the threads too tight, because then you will tear the paper. I'm just going to get that through like so. Find the upper hole. Try not to pierce my finger. One lower hole and then through. Making sure I don't go through my thread, and preferably on the other side. I'm going to show you what I mean. I want my threads, when they come out, to be on either side of this center thread, so that I can knot my threads around it, and that makes it a bit more stable. And I think I am going to leave the threads a bit long, actually, if someone wants to do something fun with them, like put dangles or something. There we go. One done. And we have a small booklet. How easy is that? Extra journaling space in a second. Perfect. Let's make the other ones. I might speed up this process of sewing the others. Just getting my cardigan off because I look warm all of a sudden. The joys of age, right? So I'm gonna sew this, and I will speed this up, so I will be silent. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, I decided to sew them off camera instead because decorating them will take a longer time, and I want to show you that instead. Yeah, so now I have all 6 sewn together with 3 whole pamphlet stitch, and they have 2 little folios in each. So let's start decorating. And as I said, Rhonda, she used printables, she used laces, she used vintage ephemera and all kind of things, and I have all that somewhere here. And just seeing what I want to incorporate. Let's just start, shall we? I have, as I said, I have laces. I have vintage laces. Here are some I purchased a little while back. I think this one could be quite cool to use. This one as well. I have pieces of old curtains. I have more laces. I don't think, is that the same one? Yes, it is. I don't have to use that one then. I have more laces, vintage ones. I can already see that will be really pretty on those. Here's another one that's quite wide, also can be used. And I also have these. I haven't used these as much. One is a bit pinkish and one is a bit yellow. Quite like them, but I haven't found any uses for them, so I'm hoping that I can use them here today. I am just putting all the laces up there. I also have this little scrap. It's a bit Christmassy, I think. And I have a plan of making maybe some Christmassy stuff as well. What else do I have? I have little images, I have labels, I have done a bit of swatching on different book pages and vellums and so on. I thought I could use some of that. Yeah. And I have been stamping on vintage book page, and I have been stamping on the blank set, so that could be used. Really love that. The colors. Just seeing if something is wide enough. Maybe this one could be wide enough for that beautiful peony. Yes, I think I'm going to have to use that. And we have this one as well, really cute. I want to make them a bit smaller though. And I have some, this is just an offcut of a piece of, I believe it's Tim Holtz backdrop, and this is an offcut. And I thought that could also be a nice thing to put on here because they're tall and skinny, and I want tall and skinny things. Here I think I'm going to have to get rid of the edges actually, or maybe I can do a fold around, but I really like that. pretty and rugged. I want to bash up the edges a bit more to make it look even more ragged. Because that's the look I'm going for here. And I want to get a piece of that off. Maybe I can stamp something else there. I don't know. I'm getting inspiration from a little bit French and from Pixie K Designs, Kate. I love her work. Do I want that to show or not? Let's start with this one. I'm obsessed with this peony now. Maybe I am feeling a bit pinkish. Maybe I could use this one, the peachy lace then, or the yellow one. I could actually make this into a little pocket upon it. I'm going for the yellow lace. Maybe I should do it that way. No, I want it that way. And I could glue it down like this and make it into a pocket, and then once again just bashing up this a bit more. I want it to be, you know, looking like it's been through hell and back almost. And that could fold around a bit. And I think I want to use some distress ink as well. I shouldn't be doing this too advanced, but I want to make it look even older. Just a few touches of the old gathered twigs. Put that there, and maybe I can do a touch of these. Or do I want a label? No, I want a touch of these. Maybe just tear a little bit off, like so. And I can put that there, and this one can go over. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm just going to get rid of that corner. So I will start by gluing down the lace, and I think I want to use art glitter glue. I have not been very happy with the this is not art glitter glue, it's Fabri-Tac. Thank you to all of you who screamed at your screens. I have not been very happy with art glitter glue lately. I think I had a bit of bad luck. Oops, sorry for the banging. I have it's not been staying. Oh, this is not in good condition today. Yes, now it is. Let's put it on here instead. There we go. Oops, there's someone at the door. I will be right back. I'm back, finally. It was my husband that was at the door, and he came home for lunch. A bit unexpected, so it's a few hours later. But let's continue. So I glued down this piece of pale beige, yellowish lace, and it is a pocket. I love that, really nice. And now I want to plop this down. And I think I am going to leave that up there. So, but now this is paper, and I will do a little wraparound over here. And I think I am going to use glue stick, since it's a little bit bigger surface, and I am going to maybe use art glitter glue at the edges. So see if we can do this without any further interruptions. So I'm going to do, let's see if I can get it a bit straight and wrap it around. And that also secures the sewing here on the edge, so that's good. Let's see if we can get the corners with the art glitter glue. Bit on the edge, just to make sure that it doesn't tear up. And here I want to make that little overhang, that little fold to stay down. And maybe I can do one up here as well. There we go. So as I said, this image has been stamped using a Tim Holtz stamp set on blank book page, and I love the yellowy color of it. Let's get that one here as well to get a bit more color on it. Or should I use a label maybe instead? But I think I want a smaller label. Let's see what I have, because I quite like the monochrome thingy here as well. This is labels that I printed once and have cut and put in a little vintage stamp album that I found thrifting. Really nice way to see what you got, I think. And how about this one? That was perfect color. So I'm just going to use what's left on my little spongy thingy, dauber or whatever it's called, and I am going to just ink the edges a bit. And I'm using art glitter glue to glue this down. There we go. That is pretty, and that is done, finished. I love that. Really cute little booklet to use as a pocket filler in the journal before sending it off. Love it. That's one done. Let's see if we can manage a few more. Let's see if I can find the booklets underneath all the stuff I have. So where do we want? We have another one of these that could go there. I quite like when I can see the text behind it. This one I would like to use as well. Maybe. Let's start with, which one should I start with? So indecisive today. I like that as well. This is from a book about flowers, so that's kind of fitting. And I think I can actually make that a little bit narrower. Still, this book page is really old as well. So I'm happy when I find blank pages. I save them, and I like to do a bit of stamping or other things. That's a good one. And what do I want on this one then? Do I want this lace maybe? The pale pinkish thing, just as a decoration, or maybe I want a piece of the old curtain. And it doesn't have to be a pocket. I have done a few before, and they did not have pockets. Kind of like that. There's a rose. Let's do it. It's just that other lace was so, it was actually, I had the feeling almost like it was made to be a pocket. Let's get rid of this double here as well. Let's see if I can just cut it off. As I said, this is old lace curtains. I find them all the time really cheap while thrifting, and I love using them. Could actually go on top of there a bit. Perfect. So once again, let's mash up the edge a bit. Just get a sip of my coffee. Oh, love that. I cut my nails too short, so I don't have any help of them right now. So I'm going to get my distress ink, the arch glitter glue, and see if I can distress those edges a bit, and also maybe bash them up a bit. I'm a bit tough on them. So this is ephemera entirely made by me, and you don't have to buy fancy things, or you don't have to buy, what's it called, scrapbooking papers. You don't have to buy printables if you don't want to. You can find things in books, and if you don't find it in books, you can make it yourself using your stamps. And I have been really bad at making these kind of things before, but I decided that I'm going to try to make some stuff myself, at least. Good. Question is, which way do I want this? Like so. Trying to see what's the back and what's the front. And I do not want this to be a pocket, so I think I'm going to just use glue stick once again to make it stick. Stick all of it down. And then go in with with fabric as well. The glue stick didn't do a thing here. It's so different. Different glue sticks are good at different things. Do you have any favorite glues to use when you do stuff like this? Do you use art glitter glue? Do you use Fabri-Tac? Other glue sticks? What's your favorite? Let me know. Maybe I can get a new favorite as well. And I feel like I want to use the pink ones here. The ones I tore out before. Maybe I want them there. Do I want them there? No, I want them here. Once again, a little bit of distress ink, not too much. And here I think I'm going to use the art glitter glue. Gluing paper to paper mostly. That's a good idea, using art glitter glue. And right there. That's one more done. I love it. And you can use all kind of things to decorate these. It don't have to be lace, it doesn't have to be stamped flowers, it can be anything. So what do we have now? We have left this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I have this. Since Christmas is coming, but this is quite small, I can see. This is part of a gift label. The label you put on your Christmas presents. Then I have a bunch of Christmas cards that probably was never sent because they're all in the same handwriting. And yeah, but I love the winter images. So I thought I could cut off the images and use them. Maybe on these, maybe on something else, but why not? And these are really white, really white, but they are so pretty. Look at these. Aren't they cute? Little kids in the winter calling out for someone, it seems. They're holding their hands to the mouth. But I think they're so cute. And that is a really wintry. Maybe if I cut it down even more, I can use it to one of the smaller ones. Let's try again. Get rid of this and let's see. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Because it would be fun to start making some Christmas ephemera. That could even work. Let's do that one. Move this to the side. And this one, let's ink it because it's really white. Even though I like the contrast, you can still, you know, make it look a little bit older with the distress ink. And there, and maybe we could do this one, the Christmas. I think this is a Christmas flower. I want it to be a poinsettia. Poinsettia. And I could do it, since it has some kind of fold there, maybe I could make that fold go on the edge. Like so. Do I have any Christmas colors here? Red maybe? Maybe I can do just 2 of them. Let's try, but I'm gonna use my ruler because I don't want to freehand tear that one. This is actually a sheet of what's it called? Baking paper. the paper you have when you're baking. So that, and I want that one somehow, maybe so, and I want this one. They kind of alike, but not 100%. So I'm using this for the image. And this is a bit more cardstock material, but I don't mind. I like that. It also gives a bit more sturdiness to the little booklet itself. And this one, do I want it to be pocket or just decorative? I think I want it to be simply decorative. So I am going to let's take this first. I am going to, I think, just glue it down. I'm just thinking about what glue I want. Maybe I can do this. I don't have to, it doesn't have to be straight. Go around the edge. No, I want it like that. A little bit on the edge. So fabric tack. Why am I calling this art glitter glue? Got a bit stressed when I was interrupted. I was in the mood and I was so into it, and then I got interrupted and started talking about other things like kids and school, and you know, then it's no fun anymore. Yes, it's fun to craft, but I got very distracted today. So let's plop this down. Oh, gorgeous, 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 and Christmassy. Just like that, you have a Christmas journal ephemera. Really good, because I'm starting my Christmas journals soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. But I've noticed lately that I am getting older, because my eyes won't really work with me when it's too dark in the evening, and it gets dark quite quickly. So all summer I have been crafting along until 10-11 at evening and having so much fun. And now all of a sudden, when the clock is about 8-9, I can't see difference in certain colors and so. So there we have it. Oh, that's cute. Really cute. I'm going to plop some orange glitter glue, because I see this is lifting. There was not enough with a glue stick. There we go. Cute. Perfect. We have 3. Let me see how much time I have been spending here today. Stand up. Oh, maybe like 40 minutes something. And then I didn't even film when I was doing my sewing. But I will clean this off a little bit, and I will show you the ones we did, and I will either decorate the rest and show you a picture, or I will save them to next week. So this is a Christmas one. I really think that is cute. A winter one. And we have one with stamped flower and some leftover curtains and some swatches of watercolor. Then we have this one, the stamped image of a peony. We have a little pocket here. I'll give you an example with a Christmas tree. You can put something in here if you like, or not. This is a perfect addition to any junk journal pocket, as long as the journal is big enough. So that will be it for today. I am so happy that you have been here with me today, and if you liked it, if you like this idea, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share. I will link a little bit French down below. Say hi, and I will say hi back. And I will talk to you guys really soon, probably tomorrow. Bye for now.